This changes everything for the New York Knicks, as recently the New York Knicks have turned a corner that they have been waiting for in a way that only Mitchell Robinson could have helped, and this is exactly how Tom Thibodeau has wanted the New York Knicks to be playing all season, and this will have an absolutely huge impact on the New York Knicks come the playoffs and the following seasons, and we're going to break all of this down, discuss why the New York Knicks are now better suited for the playoffs than ever before all season. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Knicks Digest. It's Chris here, and we're going to jump right into things as always. And guys, if you're enjoying the content and are part of that 68% that's not subscribed to Knicks Digest, this is the place to be for all Knicks videos. We have multiple New York Knicks videos every single day, and we are going to get back on that TikTok grind as well. But let's jump into the video, guys. We do have a lot to talk about today. But real quick, guys, I'm super excited to announce that we are kicking off a March Madness bracket for the channel. We've partnered with the Hot Takes app and other digest channels for this event. It's completely free to sign up. Just download the Hot Takes app, click the March Madness banner at the top, and then under groups, select the Digest Media Pool. This is really exciting as there's over $25,000 in prizes to be won, and since there's a much smaller pool of people participating, there's a real chance in winning big compared to other bracket challenges out there. Check out the link down below or scan the QR code to download the app, and make sure to use the promo code DIGEST in all caps to get exclusive perks when signing in. Again, it's completely free to sign up, and if you have any trouble, feel free to email us at the email down below, and we look forward to seeing you in the March Madness pool. I'd like to see you guys try to beat me in a March Madness bracket, so make sure to join. But let's jump into the video, guys. We do have a lot to discuss in regards to one of the key players of the New York Knicks, Mitchell Robinson, who has already been showing his value with this Knicks team. It did not take much time at all for all the fans, all the players, everyone around the New York Knicks to understand why this team is just so much better when Robinson is on the court compared to when he is off the court. Now, diving in to an awesome stat for the New York Knicks, the team was ranked 22nd in defensive rating throughout the first 57 games that Mitchell Robinson missed. And now that Mitchell Robinson has been back for 5 of the last 6 games, the Knicks are second in defensive rating within the entire NBA since dating back to Mitchell Robinson's return on February 28th, 2025. Number 1 is Detroit at 110.7. Their defense has been amazing. They have an awesome defensive unit throughout. They're doing great. They're doing a great job by, not as Shaq said, Chauncey Billups, by JB Bickerstaff, who's doing a great job coaching their defense, and the Knicks are right behind them as well, showing that this is one of the best defensive teams in the NBA when they do have the rim protection to do so. And I've been saying this all year long. People are forgetting that Mikal Bridges is at his best when he's playing help defense within a defensive scheme for an entire team. OG Anunoby is best when he's playing team defense. Mitchell Robinson, the rim protection is going to be there no matter what. Deuce McBride, that defense is going to be there no matter what. Karl-Anthony Towns, best at playing help perimeter defense. This whole team was built around team defense, and Tibbs runs a team defensive style. However, it all anchors on one thing, and that is having a true rim protector that he now has in Mitchell Robinson. And this has clearly had a major impact on Tom Thibodeau and the New York Knicks, who now look much more suited to go ahead and ball out and play some of their best defense possible. We've already seen it happen. And I understand that there's some comments like, oh, well, maybe it's because Jalen Brunson isn't there. Well, that's the reasoning according to Josh Hart. But it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with Mitchell Robinson being back and the team now being able to play the defense the way that they want to play defense. And Mitch, the numbers are not there yet. But mind you, he's only playing 14 minutes per game, and he's coming off nearly a year layoff. He's putting up 4.5 points with 4 rebounds per game, shooting 66% from the field, also making 100% of his free throws, given there's been very few attempts. But it's still something to notice. His PER is an 18.2. The man against the Sacramento Kings had a plus 26 plus minus. Meanwhile, he played 16 minutes. So Mitchell Robinson already making his impact be felt by everyone around him. He's been showing up and showing out for the New York Knicks completely, and it has been awesome to watch. I mean, you look at the way that Mitchell Robinson was just defending. Shout out to New York basketball for this highlight tape right here, who really showed just all the things that Mitch is doing. Grabbing rebounds, getting in Jonas Valanciunas' way, causing Jonas Valanciunas absolute hell on the offensive end. He's covering screens well. He's doing exactly what he's doing. He's not in full drop, but he is helping out, and he's giving that defender that space where he's like, if you shoot this, I am going to close out on you, but I'm also protecting the rim well. Something that no other center could do on the Knicks. He's showing it right now why he's so valuable to this team. Huck Porty couldn't do it. He was the closest to match it, but he was the only one who couldn't do it. Outside of that, you look at the way that Precious Achiuwa and Karl-Anthony Towns have been playing. They have not been this guy in Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson is that guy. He's not afraid of anything, and the man absolutely has been on fire for the New York Knicks. And look, it's only been 5 games, but as I said, we're already seeing his impact be felt on the court on so many levels of the game. Now, taking a look at the Knicks, they're 5th in opponent points per game right now at 110.17. Right above them, and this is since Mitch's return, right above them is the Los Angeles Lakers, the Miami Heat, the Boston Celtics, and the Orlando Magic. The Lakers, their defense has really taken a step forwards because JJ Redick's coaching has been awesome. The Miami Heat always have a great defense behind Eric Spoelstra and Bam Adebayo. The Boston Celtics are just one of the best, if not the best team in the NBA, and they have a great defense as well. The Orlando Magic, all they have is defense, and they're showing it. And then there's the New York Knicks, a team that's been classified as a bad defender this season, showing that they are not a bad defending team. They were an incomplete team that this guy right here, this man blocking shots, doing his thing, has now come in and changed everything for. And this is absolutely huge. I do truly think the Knicks' ceiling got raised so much the second Mitchell Robinson came back to the floor. And the craziest thing is, he's still rusty. He hasn't hit his full strength yet. He's still getting back. He's still working on these lower minutes, on this minutes restriction. And believe me, the minutes restriction is going to go away. And then we're going to see Mitch playing 20-plus minutes a night, causing hell for all opponents. And this is what matters to the Knicks. It's this rim protection. It's Mitch being healthy in the playoffs. Remember, Isaiah Hartenstein was not big enough to guard Joel Embiid. Mitchell Robinson, despite being injured, came in and was balling and stopping Embiid and getting in his way and not being afraid of contact. And what that led to was the New York Knicks getting to the second round, playing really well, getting to that Game 7 despite the fact that the entire team was injured against the Indiana Pacers. The Knicks, they are in a good spot to succeed. They just needed the rim protection, and now that the rim protection is here, the defense has been revamped, and you know Tom Thibodeau is absolutely loving this because, as I mentioned earlier, Tibbs' defense, it does always revolve around a rim protector at the end of the day. And Mitchell Robinson, he's played 70 minutes this season in these 5 games. And the Knicks have a 21.95 plus 21.95 net rating in those minutes. So we're already seeing it. We're already seeing the defense has been completely revitalized. OG and McHale look so much better on defense already with having Mitchell Robinson there, knowing that they don't also have to be worried about trying to protect the rim and play help defense because there's not a bunch of rim protection, knowing that they now just have to do their thing on defense, which has clearly helped them out a ton. And on top of that, Mitchell Robinson in his 5th game back, as I mentioned, a plus 26 in 16 minutes, which again, shout out to New York basketball. No Knick has ever had a higher plus minus in that few of minutes for a single game. Mitchell Robinson has always been this team's X factor, and now he's back on the court, and he's not even at full strength, and he's already throwing everything we already knew for a loop, and I absolutely love it. I think the Knicks are truly elevated to a team that can still make the conference finals, just based off the fact that at the end of the day, you now have rim protection. You now have offensive rebounding. You now have better rebounding. You now have a dirty work guy. You also have another dirty work guy in PJ Tucker. And Moses Brown, he still very likely could end up a New York Knick at the end of this, giving the Knicks Mitchell Robinson insurance. But guys, what do you feel? Do you think the Knicks can still make the conference finals? I think they'd have to play the Cavs, and there's a world where without Brunson, they fall to that 4th seed. And if they play the Cavs, they can beat them because Mitchell Robinson has bullied Jared Allen and Evan Mobley before, and he can do it again. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day. Any video suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I promise I will make that video. Have a great day and go Knicks.